And I'm telling you, this morning is only getting better. And if you're joining us, this is hashtag KTN Life and Style. On Tuesday, we have a special edition called Artistic Tuesday, and we want you to be a part of it. Earlier on, I was talking to a gentleman by the name Jimmy. Jimmy amekuwa best yangu sasa because ameamua kunipigia story. Anasema this time around, we need to go all the way to Dandora, si ndio? Karibu sema Madhare. Unajua Madhare ndio niko na wase wengi. Unasema Madhare. Lakini wacha nigute wase wawili watatu. Woody Woodward, big shout out to you wherever you are. Thank you very much for choosing this station. And of course Robin Toll pia nakuona pale. Big shout out to Tola. Tola, Tola. Watu wako na majina huku nje. Nani mwingine naona Miss Natalie pia tune in at Scott Keenan pia naona ni kama ni msanii fulani amechora hapo hivyo, and we'd like you to come kwa show pia tukuone at movie na kuona pale kwenye, and of course revisiting my talent in 2019 Hiran Munish na kuona Hiran Munish Mugaisi, nataka ukuje hapa hivi kwa studio so that people can get to see some of your works in art. But right about now, tuendeni Dandora tujue, how has Dandora been able to shape Jimmy as an artist?
Apart from growing and having a studio in Dandora, Dandora is imeni impact in a positive way. As much as kuna so much negativity of basing kuanzia crime, drug abuse.
Ni ukweli, unajua siko nataka kuanza na hiyo story because is it true that pia crime ni a big deal huko hivyo?
Crime is a big deal, but it's a big deal because saa zingine slums ukikosa kakitu inabakia tu wenyewe, the only option out na this tough economic times inabakia, you have to survive. Pale ni concrete jungle, you have to survive. But through hizo all that negativity, imeni impact kuwa a voice of change, a voice for positivity, because ataka this is the home where Kenyan hip hop began. We had Uko Flani, we had Juliani, and I appreciate the efforts of Dandora Hip Hop City, what they have done. And also, it may inspire me to inspire more other youths and kids also, because our studio also teaches the kids. And also not forgetting the physically challenged. We also have to look out for them. So,
kuna kitu moja umesema imecapture attention yangu. For us to secure a future of artists, lazima tuji-involve na watu wengi.
Yeah.
How do you choose the kids from the hood? Because maybe you decide nime-identify bro wangu mdogo, unataka kumforce nayo, ama how do you choose the artist that you work with?
There's a saying that says that when you are born, you are an artist automatically.
You're born an artist.
You are born an artist. So what we normally do is we just create an environment for them. We supply the paints, tunawaambia tu, have fun with them. So out of that interaction, utapata kuwa kuna wale wenye that's their path. So that's where you take your key focus on them, on our shape. But hao wengine si ati inamaanisha unawaachilia. You still mentor them. Day by day, unawapatia projects like a sketch. Try to chora too for their own understanding. And you are good to go. You create a generation that is good for you.
So mimi nataka tu uongee na watu hapa hivi. Waambie, is it easy to be an artist? Is it cheap to be an artist, or is it really expensive? And how has Jimmy been able to sort out his economic times? Unajua sangine unataka kuchora, umepewa project, kuna maybe paint imeisha. So what ufanyaje during these economic times? Niko sure vile umebonga hivi huwezi kuwa unapiga watu 9.
Siwezi.
Ama uko mtaani unasema ninafaa kutafuta pen. So unapiga watu 9. But
in this hard economic times, what I'll advise each and every youth, not to focus on one job or one specific talent. We can do so much. You can multitask. Like for me personally, ndio I do easy art, but also brand t-shirts, I customize shoes, jackets and all. I also do graphic design. So with that, inakupatia pia at least unaweza.
So advise my youth pia wakuwe nafanya vitu different, because naona ni kama in as much as you're an artist, you've not just concentrated on
art, painting only.
So you do t-shirts as well. As uniundie t-shirt bana, siwezi niache kuvaa hizi t-shirts za nini za majuu.
Bado ni fiti bado.
Ni fiti, lakini nataka iongezwe saki print ama kitu kama hiyo. So the youth should do a little bit more, because kupata kazi imekuwa ni noma.
Sasa hata kuongea tu kweli, sasa yenyewe kama uko unique ole kusema ati utamaliza chuo na uandikwe hiyo ni uongo. Sahii kwenye job iko ama kwenye do iko ni kwa hii field yenye you are self-employed, whereby you are your own boss, you get yani uko hands on on what you're doing, and plus it's a positive, yani you challenge yourself each day, kuna personal growth. So this is the field that we should, all of us, the youths wenye wako chuo, msingoje job, jiandikeni, identify your talent, identify your passion, and you're good to go.
Hebu wacha tumalizie na hii. Unajua hii piece nimeona hii sura bana. Have you seen this face before? She's a musician. I actually hosted her 1 month ago. Her name is Mayonde. Unaona Mayonde ametokelezea kwa nini? So hebu tuambie vile Mayonde ali-inspire hii work of art. Na tutamtag to make sure that amenunua hii stuff.
Because I like her music, by the way.
Music pekee.
Music, okay. Pia na talent. Pia na talent. Siwezi kataa. Talent ikio tunakubali. But nilichukua...
Bro, usiogope. Msanii mrembo.
Mimi niko
usiogope.
teke.
Yeah.
But through being she's in the creative field na pia niko creative, I decided to use her through nilikuwa na observe.
Karibu ndio utasema ati because she's in the creative field. We have a lot in common.
So nika decide kumchukua as the main focal point of this artwork.
So na she's the most dominant.
She's the dominant, plus nika try to create other different faces. Nilikuwa na try to create your impression ya the face, how we pose talks a lot about how we feel. Yeah.
And you feel like she's a strong, independent woman?
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. And of course, that's how we finish. But mi nataka tu yani uambie watu vile wanaweza kupata social media.
Social media mnaweza nipata at Jimmy, Facebook unaweza nipata Jimmy Kerago. Instagram ni Jimmy_Kerago, and bado kuna our group, our artistic group ni Fanisi_Arts on Instagram.
Fanisi_Arts. Asante sana. Thank you very much for creating time to be here with us. We're going to go directly kwa spoken word. Tukienda hivi spoken word, I want to make sure that you get to keep on tweeting #ArtisticTuesday, #KTN Life and Style. Follow us across all social media platforms at KTN Life and Style. And of course, follow me at Brand_Aseli on Instagram and Twitter. Utatumia at Brand_Aseli. It's as simple as that. But right about now, I want you to get to experience this spoken word artist. He's young, by the way, gifted. Na ako stylish. Akona viatu interesting sana. Ebu, good morning. Utaongea kwa mic. When wale politicians, jana tumeenda huku. But it's okay. Salimia watu, tell them your name so that they get to know you and what you're all about.
Good morning, world. Good morning, world. This is Jeff Alatmo Poetry. I do poetry because I think it's therapy. Yeah.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have a piece?
Yeah.
What is it going to be talking about?
Fatherhood. Yeah.
When ni mzazi?
Not yet.
Siku hizi kuna kitu iko fashion by the way. Let's talk about fatherhood kidogo. Kuna kitu iko fashion siku hizi, story ya baby daddy. Na watu kuchita. Yopo umeaddress hapo.
Yeah.
Nimechoma lakini ni sawa. #KTN Life and Style, and of course Jimmy Latmo, right? Jeffa Latmo.
Yeah.
Unaona Latmo ndio nilishika. Hakuna Jeffa hapo. As we continue, I want you to get to follow him. Unakupataje social media, sema tena?
IG, Jeff Alatmo Poetry. Facebook, Jeff Alatmo Poetry. Twitter @Jeff Alatmo.
Jeff Alatmo Poetry. And right about now, he's going to be talking to us about fatherhood. Yeah. So kama uko pale nje wewe ni mzazi ama uko na watoto na umekataa kudeclare, we want to see if that's exactly what's going to be happening in this piece. But right about now, Jeff Alatmo.
Unconditional love is what I expected from a father. But I'll move on further to be just a dawn of life. So love ikakuwa grief, stars ikakuwa scars, merry times ikakuwa worry moments, a million questions day and night, mbona? Why? Why did you have to walk away? Are you related to John Walker? Was life too tough for you? Si basi ungejoin butter industry utengeneze Toyota Findi at least wako in easy going. Nilikuwa nataka ku look up to you ndio nijue how tall I can grow. But thanks you are not there, nika realize sky and your limit. Mama alinishow you a good football player. So at least ungeko in my life ungenishow ventapana ball to the right person at the right time. But thanks you are not there. So nika realize pia ulipass ball by mistake. Truly, love ni fake. Authentic siwezi relate. Nimezoea fake love dharani nikipata true love inaka fake. na fake inaka authentic. Father, please be my dad. Father, priest of the house. But uliamua tu kwa beast of no nation kuongea tu na fist, words hazikuwa fit enough kufit kwa hiyo gap. So mama akakuwa artwork of your martial arts, na most of the time ulisag na shindo ulipeleka wapi belt. Father, please be my dad. Hizi titles zoka mna prizes, zingine ni sacrifices, zingine ni priceless. So kuitwa father ni more than just kwa fertile, kuitwa father ni more than just kwa na balls. Juu all my friends are ballers, na si wote dads. So Father, please be my dad. Na believe kuna Abba Father mwenye aliamua kutake over time uliamua kutake 5 kwa rehearsals ya life play. Na hope someday utafika destination urudi tuambie venye break ilikuwa. Till then, Father, please be my dad. Hizi words zangu zokuwa powerful, but mimi ndio maana bado KPLC na competition. Jeffa Latmo Poetry.
The beauty of these things, nakwambia niko hapa hivi nakula chapodondo wakati tuko break, lakini I just want to make sure that you get to interact with Jeffa. Jeffa, hebu niambie kuna kitu moja umemention hapo kwanza. First of all your friends are ballers.
Yeah, all my friends are ballers.
Si nitumie mpesa hata at least tusaidie watu huko Dandora, ama unaonaje?
Hiyo story ni ukweli.
Ni ukweli.
But wacha tutumie art ndio tuwa reach.
Sawa sawa. Alafu kuna vitu kadhaa umemention kwa hiyo, so it's like an absent dad. Yeah. So this father who's not there, is it something that happened to you or is something that you observe?
More like the same. Because if we look at the statistics currently, there are more baby daddies, as you just said. And we have those absent fathers. Let me call them, lack of a better word, sperm donors. Who really...
Yeah, that's harsh.
who really donate, then leave. Which I think is affecting the donees, the one who are donated.
Hey, donees. What are donees?
So I think every child, whether girl or boy, they need that father figure in their life because he really plays a big role. Yeah.
That's a serious topic to actually address, and you talked about the statistics, and it's quite alarming.
Yeah.
But art is supposed to do that. Do you feel like more artists are paying keen attention to address what's happening in the society? Ama watu wame decide ni entertainment?
You know, art has different inspirations. Like for me, I'm inspired by maybe the statistics or whatever is happening in my life, or maybe my surrounding. But maybe some other artist is motivated or inspired by something else. Maybe it's fashion. So it depends with the artist. But
depends with the artist, right?
Yeah.
Na mimi naweza penda kujua nani amekuwa a key player in making sure that you harness your talents.
My poetry?
Yeah.
Let me say books. Books have really inspired me. The written poetry, the written poems. Since way back in high school, reading those poems and stuff, and getting to know people like Ezekiel Azono, a very good, renowned spoken word artist. People like Preston, they really make me feel like this is something that you can express yourself and at the same time maybe earn from it. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I'd like you to perform another piece, but before we continue, I'd like you to just encourage an upcoming artist, a poet. Hebu mwambie mazejo anafaa kufanya nini to make sure that akweka wewe.
So poetry, for me, it's first passion. Like, have the passion for it, because I use it to express what I feel, or anything that I feel, I use poetry to express it out, write, perform it. Yeah. So if you wanna go big in poetry, get that passion first. Have that passion. Yeah. And read books.
Read books, get that passion. And hashtag KTN Life and Style is what you need to use. Hashtag Artistic Tuesday. And of course, follow me at Brand_Sally on Instagram and Twitter. How do they find you again?
At Instagram, Jeffa Latmo Poetry. Facebook, Jeffa Latmo Poetry. Twitter, at Jeffa Latmo. And soon, YouTube.
Nice.
Jeffa Latmo Poetry.
Jeffa Latmo Poetry. You have another piece?
One more thing.
Yeah.
Believe in God too.
Hey, you make a last minute. Uko sure hiyo hujakumbuka sauti ya pasta wako? Sema kijana, kumbuka Biblia, usikuange hivyo. But I'm kidding. But the next piece, do you want to talk about it after?
After.
Yes, sawa. Wacha tuidu. Inaitwaje?
It's called Tribe.
Tribe.
Yeah.
Wacha tusikize.
That night, when there was no moonlight, nor the stars to light, my dreams were darkened, my thoughts were vague, my heart was empty. I felt the affliction, I smelled the torture, I lacked the affection, just because of a tribe. So imefika place hatuwezi negotiate bila kuflex mikono na mawe. Place hate speech imekuwa normal conversation, na wale wase wana catch wanaambiwa waende kwa goalkeeper wa Barcelona. Tuko place humanity imekuwa humus na vitu tu zinaendelea kugrow ni disunity, dishonesty na poverty. Unemployment imekuwa relatively high. So kawe si relative, I guess huwezi relate. Tuna complain on global warming and the funny thing ni ati kila mtu anakuanga na post. Tuko place life imekuwa movie and the sad thing ni kuna watu waja realize that one ndio starring. Tuko place divorces zimekuwa devices za kudevour those vows at till death do us part. So I guess sahi sisi ni walking dead juu tunaishi in different apartments. Tuko place tunaambiwa plant a seed na kuna watu itrukana wanakufa. Tuko place tuko because of our choices, voices na conveniences. But na hope someday tutafika place tuache kujudge wa Kenya na jina zao za pili. Place utaniangalia uone tunafanana juu skin color zetu ni dark. Place Mluyu ata realize talent zake zingine apart from kukula. Place Chokora atakuwa na ideas za kuventure into real estate na homeowners watakuwa na ideas za kwenda camping. Place wase wangu wa D hawatashuka sana to Eastlands ndio dream zao za Singapore zidedi. Place Mkisia atajua kufanya CPR ndio ajue kukiss in life. Place cut. Nimesahau lines cut. Wacha ni
Aaron Mark hapo.
Aya. From where? Oh, okay. So nianzie wapi? Hiyo Mkisia ajue kufanya CPR. Simu nipe account. Oh. Aha. Na hope tutafika place Mkisia atajua kufanya CPR ndio ajue kukiss in life. Place Mkale ata realize toto hizi inaweza kuwa pet na polepole inaweza kuwa mwendo. Hizi words zangu zo kwa pafu. But mimi ushindo maona bado KPLC na competition. Jeffa, Latmo, poetry.
Hatukuwezi. Jeffa, Latmo, poetry, wakale mmeingililiwa mkwe wa pale. Ala tena watu wagiricho. Wako ndani ya nyumba. But you know, I love the diversity in tribe.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about when you were writing that piece?
Tribalism and how we make fun of different tribes in Kenya.
Stereotypes.
Yeah.
So
they're kind of good, but not very good.
Okay. So
Yeah.
do you think it's only good when we are like cracking jokes and bad when we are trying to target a community?
It's good when you're cracking jokes, but not taking it personal.
Okay.
So if you
But how do you know? Do you know reception of a message is you can't actually know how someone is receiving it?
True.
Uh-huh.
Because this is art. You choose what to you choose
Meaning
what
is
to
internal.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So you choose how you internalize it and how it impacts you as a person. Yeah.
But nataka tu watu waget kujua apart from art unafanya nini?
Apart from art, I'm in school. I do psychology and counseling. And I use art as therapy, like I told you, because what I'm doing at school is mostly deals with therapy, and I think if I fuse the knowledge from school and art, I think I'll be a good therapist. Yeah.
I want to do something random. We always do something random on KTN Life and Style Artistic Tuesday. And this time round, I'm going to call someone who doesn't even know that she's supposed to come on set? You worked with someone today,
Yeah.
and you like each and every moment that you have on stage or on set captured, si ndio?
Yeah.
Umetembea na photographer wako?
Yeah, photographer, my
Nataka akuje.
photographer. Yeah.
Anaitwa nani?
Stage name. Stage
Wako
name
na
is
stage name?
Yeah, Jupiter Arts.
Wait, Jupiter Arts. I want Jupiter come. Jupiter didn't know that she was going to come on set. Karibu, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
At least wewe hujatumia nini microphone hivi. Unajua, hi Jupiter. So. But you work with him, but of course you're an independent artist. We'd like to get to interview you kidogo so that people get to know you and get to see your art. Just talk to us because photography is wanasema it's classified art. Talk to us.
Yeah, so my real name is Ashley. My stage name is Jupiter Arts. I do photography. I am a student learning the same. So I'm green, kinda green, like I'm coming
You're
out.
starting out.
Yeah.
You're starting out, but it doesn't mean you're green.
It's
Sasa ukitaka kujua green, just look at me. Give me that camera. You will be shocked. The only thing I can do is hold it like this, kama trophy. Any on a bling, it's just the same thing. But you decided to capture artists on set. How is the experience so far?
The experience, has been good because I didn't expect him to ask me to be his photographer. So
you
it's
get
a
to travel with him
privilege.
wherever he goes.
Yeah, most of the shows and places he performs, I'm there to capture.
To capture the moments.
Yeah, for him.
So it's exciting.
Very.
Do you see yourself being a full-time photographer ama kuna kitu ingine unafanya apart from that?
Naona nikiwa part-time, not full-time, because I love these things, the cameras, what you are doing.
Wanasema hii jacket yako imeweza ni ya kujishonea ama unajua wasanii na waogopa. Wasanii they can't give people business. Sema hata mimi ndo nilishona hii jacket. No. Yeah. They can decide to do that. Yeah. Mimi ndo nilishona hii jacket. I was just seated, then it started raining, and then I was inspired, then I made this jacket. Latmo ambia watu ati Latmo?
Oh, so Jefalatmo poetry is like one roof, how do I say it? One-stop shop for art.
Okay.
Like we recently launched printing T-shirts and jackets.
Okay, so it's something that you do.
Yeah, it's something big, not just poetry.
So Jefalatmo is more like a consortium of artists.
Yeah.
So how do you choose artists that you want to work with? Like, for example, how did you choose Jupiter? Now, usiniambie hiyo answer ile cliche ati, I did not choose Jupiter. Jupiter chose me. No. Don't give me that cliche answer. You know those cliche answers are wasanii. I did not choose art. Art chose me. No, I don't want that kind of answer. I want you to tell me, how do you choose the people you want to work with? And are you willing to take interns?
Yeah, so what determines if I will work with you or not is the passion. Because most of the guys are busy looking after money.
How long does it take for you to know that this person is passionate?
It depends with what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, and the consistency.
Okay.
So most of the guys are into money, like they're doing this for money, but I'm not really into money because what I want is to sensitize and make art known and use it as therapy. Because I have a future plan of owning a foundation, Jefalatmo Poetry Foundation, that will be dealing with art generally, any type of art.
Okay, is it going to be like an art school or just a place where people can be able to come, like a hub?
Yeah, something like a hub and maybe school for photography if we advance. We're growing.
We ndo atakuwa mdosi.
You never know. You never know.
So umweke mdosi. Tuna lobby sahi. We are lobbying on national television that if you start a company, this lady is going to be the CEO of photography.
It depends with the...
Nakutafutia kazi. Wacha nikwambie. Simama kama CEO. Simama kama CEO.
Sawa.
Kaa kama mtu unaweza futa mwingine. Sawa. Kaka, you can fire someone. Yeah. So this is really encouraging. But how do you stay focused? You're young people, and the assumption is that we young people get distracted by so many different things. How do you stay focused?
Personally, I believe in God, and I believe that God has purpose set very correctly, like for you in this type of world we are in. So I put God first in everything I do. So I think God is my source of focus. Like yeye ndo unifanyia.
Uko sure?
Yes,
Unasema
I'm
hivyo,
sure.
alafu kumbe kuna kajemo kanasema hapa hivi unataja God. Mimi ndo na decide unaenda wapi leo.
No,
Ka
I'm for
relationship
real.
akaezi kukuchanganyisha.
Ah,
Chali yako akuja hapa kwambie babe, naona ni kama hii photography si kitu yako. Tuundange matisho. Wewe unaonaje? Tuundange matisho. Hivyo. But do you think relationship love relationships and just all kinds like partnerships can be able to destroy your focus? And has it happened to you?
Not yet, because I think the love, I think it depends where you base it. I believe if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, the boyfriend or the girlfriend should love God more than he or she loves you.
Hallelujah. Somebody slapped the neighbor. I'm saying he slapped. Hey.
You see, and by that it means you're setting your love life on Christ, and Christ is all knowing, so he will lead you. Yeah.
As a Christian, Christ is all knowing. So, nataka tuangalie camera once more. Tell people how they can find you on social media. And yeah, pretty much, we're going to go on to the next artist who's going to be talking to us. His name is Dan. And if you love visual arts, he's going to be talking to us. He met us while we were on set, Go Down. And he was like, yo, can I come for the show? You're like, relax, bro, chill. Yeah, you're going to come for the show. But we'd like to see more and more visual artists. Hashtag KTN Life and Style. But how do they find you?
Oh, before I say that, I have a trend. Every Tuesday, we post a poem on social media platforms. A poem of maybe what is happening or anything that is bugging people in the country. So follow, share the love. Like you can retweet the poem, repost, share.
What you need to do is hashtag share the love, hashtag Artistic Tuesday. So that anytime you send your art, because our show is on Tuesday, we will retweet. So everybody who's watching on KTN Life and Style will be able to share it as many times as possible.
So hashtag share the love, Poetry Tuesday. Yeah. So on Facebook.
Artistic Tuesday, unachoma bro, see to partnership.
Oh, hashtag share the love.
Wacha ikae kasi ya kuambia.
Hashtag share the love, Artistic Tuesday, Poetry Tuesday, hashtag JLP.
Nilijua. How do they find you on Instagram and Twitter?
On Instagram, Jupiter Arts, Jupiter_Arts. Facebook, Jupiter Arts. Yeah, basically platforms zote ni Jupiter Arts. Yeah.
And of course, that's how the Artistic Tuesday continues. You're going to go on a short commercial break. When we come back, we get to meet Dan. And it's so amazing that this young man can be able to come up with amazing pieces. So if you're out there, keep on watching because we want to make sure that you get your artistic expression explored. CCL.